hello, folks. We're just sitting here by the fire, listening to dull music. Just having a wonderful evening. Instead of that, let's go kill some vampires. Sit and talk. I may have done something wrong. Okay, we have defeated the Zombie Kings. We are moving on to the 1,000-Year Royals. But we need to sit and talk, and it wasn't working when I checked. Okay, we're good. It worked that time. So, basically at this point, the enemies are all upgraded to vampires. We had a quick taste of them earlier, but I don't have a mirror. Yeah, we had a quick taste of vampires earlier, but now they're the status quo, and we're going to find even more types of them. I mean, we got a couple of zombies there. These levels are so good thematically. Like, listen to this. And then once we go in, the music like doubles in volume. I'm gonna try and kill that one with the hammer. I have failed. I wondered if that'd be possible. Sam's been having a lot of trouble with them, but they have such trouble hitting you. I forgot to get my gun out of the car. Look at that, 2 of them up there. So there's a new type of ranged vampire and a new type of melee vampire. Both are much more dangerous than the old versions of the enemies. I'm worried about this. Coming up. He's gone downstairs. What's he done that for? 2 of them as well. Oh dear. Could quickly peek down, it's always dangerous. So I was jumping down there because you're stunned for a second, and they have a habit of swinging around on a dime. Right, I actually do need more ammo than this. I was hoping he were one of the guys who'd gone on patrol. Because that guy's a problem. You don't want to hit any of the dancing vampires, because then they become active enemies. Right now, they don't have a clue what's going on. They're just so into the dances. I think vampires shoot you from further away as well as being just better at shooting. We should be able to deal with these guys, and if we can't, I'm gonna go into the vent and slide away. Yeah, there you go. I think we've got to kill the guy sitting at the bottom of the stairs, but it's much easier from this direction. Even though I did almost fuck it up. And that gives us the safe combination. I do quite like this, where a lot of the... Like when you do these objectives, you get a bunch of useless items and you have to sift through them all. Again, it would be better if there were times when you had to do that under stress. Like with enemies still active. Because they're just the dancing vampires. They'll never go for you on their own. They'll always just keep dancing until you hit them. I haven't really talked about the melee vampires yet. I looked at the wiki. No, they're succubuses and incubuses are the vampires' enemy names. The incubuses are the dude vampires who... Their biggest trick is standing on roofs and shooting you very fast after you come up some stairs when you're not expecting them. The succubuses... They I think you might have just about seen one start their attack. This is the hardest mission in the game. But anyway, you've probably seen one just about start their attack. I forgot to get my gun again. Yeah, there's a thing you can do, by the way. You can come out of a toilet and explode someone. It doesn't work unless they're sitting on the toilet. Like, you can't telefrag people from vents or anything. I'm getting very distracted. Oh, right. I thought that was upstairs. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh dear. I didn't even see one of those enemies, I just killed. Yeah, so this level, it's just got a lot of enemies on it, and eventually they're all active and just charging about. The dancing ones don't activate on their own still, but you do have to kill all of them for some reason. This is the only one where you have to actually fight the dancing vampires. Yeah, there's the pro strat for the succubuses. They have missing problems. If you stand very still when they lunge for you, they'll miss about half the time. And if you run towards them, they'll miss even more often. They'll almost always miss. I thought there were a camera there, because it's red. I'll hop into draw them all over. Yeah, this kind of stuff is a big problem with the game, I feel. The enemies just grouping up and getting stuck in weird places. Did I do something to offend these gentlemen? They just had exclamation marks. Can they hear me going through vents? Yeah, they can. I didn't know that. You gotta be very quick when doing that with the vampires. With the zombies, you got all the time in the world, but vampires don't mess about. Oh, come on, come up the stairs. Okay, I wasted a shot there, but I did at least get their attention. We're almost there with this level now. I was considering switching to the hammer for them, but yeah, now I've just got to kill all the dancing ones. The trick to this is, if you go get the sledgehammer, it's no risk at all. It takes a while, but this sledgehammer kills them in one hit, and they only aggro after they get hit, so they never aggro. They just die. It takes a while, but this is a very difficult level, and you don't want to have to redo it once you get to this point. So I apologise for the extra time I've taken on this cleanup, but I wasn't going to do the whole level again from the start. I actually did a lot better on that one than I thought I would. Yeah, that one took some half an hour, 40 minutes. That is the hardest level in the game, especially for the point you have to do it at. There's just so many enemies active at once, and you won't know how to deal with them. It's the first time you've had to. And, you know, you get the bunches just appearing over doorways and vents that you've used. They'll just get, like, stuck in clumps. It's hard to dislodge. When you get, like, 5 vampires at the bottom of some stairs, it's very hard to actually, you know, attract a couple of them, but not enough that they'll kill you. New type of enemy in this level. This level's very good. I like this level a lot. Look at those succubuses sitting on the roof. I can't remember what these guys are called, but they do have a a very serious gimmick. You have to be. I wonder if I can. Okay, this is science right now. I'm just checking. Oh yeah, you can hammer those. They actually have less health than the. So those guys, once you kill them, you haven't killed them. You have to destroy the bottle. Okay, I'm in trouble now. Once you do kill them, they drop a combat shotgun, which is pretty handy. But is this a proper door? Okay, it is. I thought she'd die from that first shot. You coming? I only got 2. Slightly worrying. Okay. I am out of bullets though. And there's a man behind me. He's very mad. I haven't handled this as well. This is what this level looks like if you're in a constant state of panic and near death. Why did I use the shotgun on that? Are you coming up? I made a lot of noise, guy. You should have known that I was there. This is a combat shotgun. Okay, and we got all the... Every one of those guys had a key for the safe. We've got them all. Right. I like how once you've done the mission, the car headlights turn on. It's very... And you can... If I'm quiet, you can just hear the faint rumbling of the engine. That starts when you finish the objective. There's a lot of cool little touches like that just cement the game's presentation. I think, you know, in terms of gameplay, this game's pretty fun, but in terms of how it presents itself, it's top tier. Like, listen to this. Hang on. Christmas hoodlums. Listen to that. Beautiful. This is how I started the thing, wasn't it? But it's just so nice. It does make this take a while to appear and make me think that the game is broken. We have a cat now. Where's the cat? Is that the cat? The cat is just a lump of pixels, so that might be the cat. I think it is. I seem to remember it normally being wandering around on the floor, but I'm probably just wrong. It does show up in different places on different levels. Oh, it's this level! Okay, this one took Sam a fairly long time as well. I normally have the scythe for this, and it's very easy with the scythe. You can just blitz through everyone. It's very satisfying also. I don't believe how many bullets I just spent doing that. Yeah. I thought I was going to die there. You want to abuse the fact that they've got that weird little... Oh, that was close. That weird little jump. Like, the cat do their attack without the weird little jump. I've gone wrong. Wait. Okay, let me just check where the vents go. I haven't opened that one. That's a problem. So I've used all the bullets. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh. That shouldn't be too hard to do. I don't like this little bit where you gotta jump off the roof, because, I mean, I know there's no fall damage, but a first-time player is probably not going to throw himself off the roof as his first course of action. Little niggle. Otherwise, I do think this level's quite fun. It's very frantic, not being able to fully kill the enemies. Like that. I'm just shooting like an idiot on this one. Right, so... Did I do that one? Yes. Oh, I just realised I picked up a gun with no ammo in it. But I can now go all the way through the vents, so it's not too bad. Damn! I don't know why I spent the extra second aiming there. I should have just shot. They are killable now, though. Although, this is a problem situation. There are two guys very close together up there. This is my last ditch effort. If I just try and shoot one, I mean... Okay, I'm actually gonna do that. Oh, I thought it would both of them. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna try and sledgehammer both at once. The regular hammer can't hit two enemies at once, but the sledgehammer absolutely can. It's very good at it. If I'd have just tried to shoot them, I was worried that one of them would be stunned by the bullets and the other would just shoot me. It didn't even matter. I don't know why that was 3 stars. I thought I did quite well. I'm probably gonna have to stop a minute again. Nope, we're good. Christmas hoodlums are very active right now. Vampires are the most attractive and sexually active undead. Oh, it's this one. I'm going to say that for like every level. Yes, I'm had a lot of trouble with this as well. I haven't been liking the death in Texas as much as I thought I would, by the way. I think I might just be missing too much. It's very hard to get headshots. The best kind of shot. There's one on the roof up here, which is I didn't even get him, did I? Yeah, I'm not sure I'm making the best use of that. I've not been shooting good all day. That, you know, spam fire's allowed there. That's a dangerous situation. Although, I do need that combat shotgun now. Didn't see that, I thought I was just out of bullets. You gotta be very wary about bullet use in this. A big part of the game is not using all of the bullets on a level without killing all the enemies on the level. I messed that up. I stepped back for no reason and then... Oh, that'd be way better. Hang on, shoot me a minute. Okay. What we're gonna do... Yeah, he drops off the roof and you can hit him with the hammer. I didn't expect that. He shot from very far away. Very quick. Okay. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting until they're definitely dead. I'm very worried that if I use the hammer there, it's gonna alert. The hammer's quite loud. If I had the knife, I could have snuck up behind them and just shot them both, but I don't think I could with the hammer. Again, a boss goes down in one hit to a shotgun, because shotguns are very strong. I should not still be here. The way speedrunners do this level is disgusting and beautiful in equal measure, and I love it. Well, here's a problem. Okay, we got bullets in this stuff. And this guy's not looking, so I'm gonna just hit him with hammer dead quick. I will have to come back here at some point, so... Actually, he ain't ganged up with the boss, has he? Oh, that's not what you want to see. That does make that more difficult. I'll keep that in mind. Our aiming too high because the vampires are so much taller. Ah. I managed to walk through the door by accident and now he won't move. I keep missing. I'm really bad. He was dead! He keeled over a second after I died. Don't go that way, it's silly. Don't like that guy being up there, but not a lot I can do about it. If he wants to go up there, just gotta deal with it. Okay, we're gonna try the exact same thing as last time, but this time we're gonna actually hit the enemies with our gun. Oh, I didn't see the light to shoot out there. Okay. We're down to the hammer, but that's not too bad because I think... Yeah, this guy's facing the wrong way, and we know what a hammer does to an unaware bouncer. I did almost stop for long enough for him to... kill me. This room is really not good. It's a bad situation. Okay, now we've just got the boss, but that's still a very dangerous situation. We could potentially just go through the entire other building to get around her. Let's try that. I've never tried that before. Possible it's a very bad idea and she'll just have turned around. Or left. Actually, if she goes downstairs, we're in a difficult spot. But I've already kind of committed to it now. Besides, there's shotgun shells here, just lying on the ground for anyone to take. Oh, if he hadn't missed, I'd have died there. That were a bad idea. Wait, I forgot to do the vent. Wait, I never even... What am I doing? I never even gave myself the chance to do the vent. I didn't kill the enemy. What am I... Okay, this is some expert level play again. Also, not taking the vent there and just walking up the stairs instead. At least I killed that vampire we were worried about. She hasn't moved. Okay, go. Need ammo. I might have to kill her twice. It's fine. I should probably not kept the hammer the entire mission. There we go. Alright, I made a huge mess of that, but... At least, you know. I kept moving, I shot a lot of men, I didn't... It only took me 7 minutes, it felt like a lot longer. Oh yeah, I'm worried again that the fire wasn't working. No intel. These guys. Sam had no trouble with these when I was like very genuinely afraid, warning him profusely about these enemies. I wonder if I can even melee them. I'm worried that they're just too fast and strong to even... Yeah, the hammer doesn't work on them. They're so strong. They're disgusting. I hate this. I'm gonna take the mine and just... Here's a good spot for a mine. That's not a good spot for an enemy. I don't think the hammer's gonna help me much here if it doesn't work on them. PDW. PDW is rubbish and I hate it, but it's the only thing that you've got ammo for in this situation. I want to stay back so the light don't get you. Because these bat fuckers can see in the dark, but he can't. Oh. Probably no point knocking there. These guys can see in the dark. They just have a ton of health. They're very quick to shoot. They've just got like every power. I hate them. Plus, they're very likely to just live through shotgun blasts at point blank range. You get this thing where, like, the enemy's taking a couple of hits, even though you only take one. It's not normally that big a problem. The first wave just exploded, by the way. It's not normally a big problem. But when you get as much health as these guys have, the fact that they're probably going to live... Well, it's not even probably. Like, when you're doing restarts of the same mission over and over again, the fact that 9 times out of 10, you'll hit them with a shotgun and they'll die. And then the other time, they won't die. It means that a lot of time you're just going to shoot them. They're going to live. They're going to shoot you back because you expected them to be dead. It's the fucking 10th time you've done the same thing. And then they're going to shoot you one time and you'll immediately die. It does start to feel very cheap. A bit cheaty. Okay. I think there's one more wave. I probably want to turn the light back on. It's sometimes a bit hard to get the exact right object. These guys don't have vessels or whatever, so they will die when I kill them. I'm just a bit worried about the shotgun, honestly. The shotguns in this game are very good, but I'm just not sure I'm going to get a chance to use it. Oh. That went badly. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get close enough. Okay. Not sure I do call a left here, actually. Is there another way? Not really, unless I want to come out in between both of them. You don't quite get... Against zombies, you get long enough to like come out of a vent and fire before they kill you, but against the vampires you don't. Especially against these bat ones. I dropped another tape there. I'm not gonna look at all the tapes, but I am gonna pick up which ones I find. I've never got all of them. I've always missed, I think, the last one, and I don't really know why. I don't know if there's something specific you have to do to get them, or if they just show up when they show up. So that went quite well. I died once, and it was just a test. Again, I only got 3 stars. I deserve better, I feel. It might be because I'm not doing headshots, because I'm just spamming and missing every bullet. Which is what the death and taxes are good for, but you know, I am making a mess of it. You could like run through the game largely doing headshots on everyone you see if you were playing properly. Even with death and taxes. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Is that like the 3rd or 4th? Oh, I remember this level in a row. This one's rough. These are the 3rd faction of enemies. Out of 4, there's actually a secret 4th one. Not secret, but surprise 4th one. You expect 1 per area, and there's just a couple of levels where you fight different guys. But these shoot probably not quite as fast as vampires, but they shoot from much further away. They've actually got rifles rather than handguns. These guys take a lot of punishment. I think they've got the highest health of any enemy in the game. So these guys just run at you and they gain speed as they charge. And I think the ground starts to shake as they come up to speed. And then they do a big spin with the hammer and kill you horribly. They can actually hit you a little bit after you go in event, similarly to the dogs. Also, the hammer won't kill them. They do always drop a sledgehammer, though. I know there's guys hiding over there. Here's another thing. Skeletons can hide in the light, but if you turn the light off, they appear. Or if you get close enough. Sledgehammer, it's a one-hit kill. Even on the guys with sledgehammers that one-hit kill you. I could probably avoid doing anything on that floor. This might work and it might not. I have been shot through the lift door before. Don't mind me. Okay. Oh yeah, they can also call the lift. Oh dear. Yeah, that... I've made mistakes. I could try sledgehammering all of them at once. Come on then. Yeah, he got me first. Okay, that were a mistake. Don't do that. You can see, even at this point, they haven't actually got tons of health. Like, that's not how the game scales up the difficulty. They just get not even stronger abilities a lot of the time, just different ones. I like that a lot. You want to try and remember to get the lights just to see if there's any extra hidden enemies. Oh god, that guy got up to speed there. Yeah, I think with combat shotgun. Sledgehammer's actually very useful, especially at this point. I keep saying that and then dying with it, but it is very good. It's a one-hit kill on anything. Any boss in the game, any enemy in the game. That were close. I don't know if it's as you start doing this or as you finish, but it does actually spawn more enemies. Yeah, you should probably close the door there to get that guy. I did just forget even after... Like, this is a couple of days. In my personal timeline, it's a couple of days after I did it with Sam. Well, Sam did it with me. Let me get the rifle out. And that's how you do it. I think I were a second off death there with the rifle guys in the bottom room, but I felt pretty good about that. If you close the door just in the nick of time, they will actually just shoot through the door a lot of time and kill you. So I probably wasn't as close as it looked. I was probably just outside the range. It's always a shame when they shoot you through the door. I'm never sure if it's meant to, if it's, you know, if they're supposed to be able to do that. Like, you can shoot through doors, especially the ones that you just push open rather than you have to press E. The ones that you press E on, I don't think you can shoot through at all, but the other ones you can. The bullets do a lot less damage through objects, though. Unless it's there's one type of weapon that's very good at that, and there's the high damage revolver. I just realized that this is the 1 minute timer mission. This is the first time I've ever taken this mission on without the scythe. The scythe is very good here. This is problems. Okay, just gotta run through them. If you run through them, you're almost completely safe. I had the wrong gun out. If you're not there, it actually opens the door slightly faster. Maybe I should keep the regular hammer here. Okay, that... Did he see me? I see me now. Running through these guys works quite well and all. I don't know how I'm going to do this with the sledgehammer though. I think I might be dead. Damn it! I clicked to shut the door and it didn't... I think the door just closed too slowly. Let's keep the regular hammer. I can't... I couldn't get that thing. Oh wait, no, the hammer don't work on these, does it? Yeah, you need the sledgehammer. Every time I open the door manually, by the way, that is me forgetting to knock. There's no method behind that. God, that gun sucks. You gotta rely on it as well. You don't have any other option. I didn't quite get through him. I might need to buy a weapon for this. I'm not sure I've got the gear for it. I might be hurrying too much. Okay. That didn't work. I'm gonna try alerting them again now. Okay. That does mean I get this gun, but I'm not... Oh! One of those is actually active. Yeah, the Tommy gun sucks. Maybe I shouldn't have tried that. Most automatic weapons are really bad. The only exception is the rifle the skeletons have. That gun's very good. That's probably the best weapon in the game. Oh, he just didn't die. Yeah, those are... this game normally feels pretty fair, but I do have a problem when it feels like you just did the same thing twice in a row and it worked once and it didn't work the other time. Sometimes enemies just seem to have... they just seem to take more punishment than usual. That's how you do it. Don't worry about finishing them off, you don't have the time. Okay, where can we go now? Now we're on panic mode, by the way. Okay. That was closer than I'd like. Oh! Other side! Oh my god, he wouldn't stand on the right side of the doors. That wasn't my fault. You saw what happened. He refused. Please. He keeps dropping the wrong... He keeps dropping his wrong weapon. He did that. I don't trust him anymore. I should keep that, it helped last time. Might have used up too many bullets. Yeah, that was an example of the enemy shooting through the door. I might just quit. I think I'm gonna take an hour on this level. I did not have as much trouble with this last time I played it. I did it though. Maybe I'd bothered to shoot those. Okay, problem. See here. This isn't part of any plan. I am just running and hoping. Have I got enough time? Maybe. Just. Perfect. You don't want to... Oh. Yeah, you get some reinforcements on this one. Also, what the fuck is... Look at this. That's both of them, by the way. That's two guys holding the door. Actually, I got a blue sledgehammer. What am I worried about? Okay. I'll take it. Okay, that felt like more than 6.5 minutes. I thought that'd take me like 15 minutes. I got 5 stars. Good for me. And I got to use the sledgehammer in a successful run of a level. I remember this one. That's, again, the combo continues. Okay, so she's one of these type of guys, but she has like 1,000 different vessels. She takes some killing. Really? Okay, I didn't really want to drop my gun there, but I don't know why, I just figured I might as well. You actually kind of want to alert the... That's why I walked out into the main room, even though it was clearly full of guys. You do want to alert the enemies. Okay, I expected him to die, I don't know why. There we go, get the right weapon in. You do want to pull them to more useful places than where they start. Like, this one's very hard to get without pulling him. Why does that take 2 hits? Like, he plays a noise, but I don't know. It's a weird thing. You can go. There we go. The suppressed PDW is rubbish. Oh, it killed him. I did not expect it to kill him. I did not expect to survive that either. It shows what I know. The Nosferatu guy's gone from there. That's a bit worrying. I didn't kill him, did I? I think she's out of things. She is in an awful spot, though. Yeah, there's the Nosferatu guy. That were a mistake. Oh, bye. Now what? Oh dear. They calmed down a bit, but then when they started moving there, that were... If she stops this nonsense, not too big a problem. I could have just stopped firing then and had a 1. Shot me through the door. Okay, I dropped the wrong weapon. These guys are in the dark in the wings over here. I don't. They're totally useless unless they actually get moved out of those rooms by a noise. They can't really do anything. One Tommy gun shot left. Oh, right to switch. I guess the suppressed PDW is probably quiet, but who cares? It doesn't do anything. I got the ball. I do like to clear those guys out. They are a problem. As is this. Oh dear. Yeah, figured. Right. Forgot my moves for a second there. There's probably a far better way that involves dying just many less times. She scared me. I'm thinking now. Turn around. Okay. That didn't go too bad. Yeah, this is it's just an untenable situation. Where's he off? What's she play? I just wanted him out of the way. And that didn't really get me any closer to winning. That's all the bottles, I think. What have we got for gun? Mostly shotgun, which is a bit of a worry. Come on, you're not deaf. Yeah, here you go. Alright, that were a mess, but I got there in the end. And that's the vampires done. The game I don't think gets harder than the vampire stages. Just gets like hard in different ways. So for the dredged, probably gonna still be on like 6.5 minutes a level. But that's gonna be the end of this one. So how do you end a video? Look at the cat. Look at the cat. Look at him. Okay, a video over.